Hello, hello. How are you? My name's Ryan J, and welcome to day one of this 3-day production challenge. So, the goal of this challenge is to get you to quit spinning your wheels, focus, come together with a semblance of organization and a plan using tips, tricks, and hints that I've developed over the course of me trying to figure it out. Being a producer and someone I would like to think of that, I got a lot going on. And back in the day, not too long ago, I was spinning my wheels and so much going on that there had to be some sort of structure put into my life to get everything done. That's the point, and that's my wish for you. So that's the value. That's the value I'm going to bring, and the insight that I'm going to bring to you. So I congratulate you for taking the first step and realizing that, man, there's a lot going on and I want to better myself and better my production. That's why you're watching this. So it's my goal to bring that to you. So I thank you. And, bam, virtual high five for taking that first step. I'm going to ask something of you. I want you to be committed in this. I'm going to be committed. I'm 100% committed to you. Like, if I wasn't 100% committed to you in this challenge to spread value and help and assist you with what I know, if I'm not vested in this, then there's absolutely no point in going any further. So I ask for you to have that same passion, that same motivation for you in your life. At the end of these 3 days, I 100% expect you to be in a different place, in a better place than what you currently are now. So that's the introduction. Hey, welcome. Here's what I plan on doing. Here's what I'm expecting for you. You can expect that from me, and let's do it together. All right? Fair enough? Fair? Okay, Ryan J, we're ready to go. All right, awesome. So, who am I? If you don't know who I am, I'm Ryan J. And why do I believe I'm qualified to do this type of training, production training? Well, I'll just give you a little bit of backstory on me. I'm not going to take up too much of your time to do that because we got to get into mindset, we got to get into routine, and we got to get into discipline on day one. On day one, that's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover mindset, we're going to cover routine and discipline. Bada bing. Now you know what's coming up. All right, but me, all right. I've spent 20 years in corporate America. I'm a single father. I've built a company from the ground up. I've also been, or currently am, a network marketer. I still own the company that I built from scratch. What else? Oh, I'm currently running a podcast right now. What else? I'm running the Massive Life-Changing Value Movement, producing challenges like this, producing and coming up with the content for a podcast while running 2 different businesses and 1 company. So I got a lot going on. There's a bunch of irons in the fire. Okay, so that's a lot going on, but I'm not here saying all the stuff that I do so that you go like, yay, congratulations for you. No, I kind of enjoy what I do, but with all these different moving parts, I had to come up with a way to utilize my time more effectively, to utilize my effort to make sure that it counts when I'm doing it, to stay laser beam focused on one area, get what needs to be done on my to-do list. There's needs to be done, get those done, and then move to the to-do list of to-do. Makes sense. So by coming up with structure, organization, implementing and using my time wisely, I'm able to do this now. And plus, I still have time to homeschool my daughter, spend quality time with my friends and family, and I have time for myself, for my own self-care. So put into that aspect of, yeah, it's possible. It is 100% possible, even though you might feel overwhelmed some days, because just a short while ago, I was overwhelmed, spinning my wheels, not making any progress, so much going on that that my efforts were in vain, really. They were really in vain. Yeah, I'd go to work and do these different things, but I wasn't focused. And when it was all said and done, yeah, I was busy, but I wasn't getting anything done. Like at the end of the day, I'd be like, sweat off my brow. That was a busy day. But then when you look at it, look around and like, well, what in the hell did I really accomplish? I was just spinning my wheels, putting out fires here, fires there, fire, 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 and not really accomplishing anything. If you've ever been in that situation, or see yourself right now as that, then these next 3 days, if you implement the process, should change your life for the better. And like I said, I expect you to be a different person on the other side of this 3-day training. Now, another side note, okay, so that's a little bit about me. I'm busy. Okay, cool. And I produce stuff. Okay, cool. Producing this training for you. Okay, cool. If at any point in time you have a question, comment, or concern, I'm easy to get a hold of in the comments, in the DM. However, send me an email. My info is out there for you to reach out to me to ask your questions. And I'm here, like I said, I'm here. I have a vested interest in helping you. All right, so that's me. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of this whole day one training. And it would be unfair to go any further in any type of training unless we talk about mindset, mind frame, how you're thinking, how you perceive yourself, how your self-talk, and what you do. Like, are you a positive thinker? Are you constantly like, oh man, all this shit is gonna happen to me today and I don't know how to control it. How your mind and how you've programmed your mind. So we need to start there. That starts with your self-talk. All right? What are the words that you're thinking in your mind's mind or mind's eye or your subconscious thoughts? How is that programmed? And do you even realize how it's programmed? Are you programmed on the negative Nancy side? Like, oh man, I got a case of the Mondays. Oh geez, Monday, the worst day ever. Oh, worst day of the week. Or are you the frickin' A Monday? It's Money Monday. We're gonna count those racks and stacks, and we're gonna go out and make it happen this Monday because it's the beginning of the business week and I have goals to crush. Two different mindsets. I hate Mondays. Seize the day. Let's conquer the week. How do you program yourself to And that thinking will in turn manifest your actions throughout the course of the day. One reaction is a seize it because it's opportunity and take that opportunity and go with it. The other is more of a defeat mentality, and you've already succumbed. And if you have a defeat mentality, well, you've probably lost for the day. All right, so watch your self-talk and your thoughts. And yeah, bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen. Yes, absolutely. Not ideal situations happen all the time. I'm not saying that they don't. How you react to them and how you deal with them and your mind frame, are you taking that bad situation and are you flipping it to the positive, or are you succumbing to the defeat of that? Because the situation's not going to change, but you have 100% on how you think about that situation. My best advice, and I highly recommend you find it as an opportunity. You find it as an opportunity, that bad situation, to one, become better, to make a difference or correct the problem, or however you need to fix this situation to be on the positive side. You 100% have that in you to change how you thought and thought through that situation. That's your mindset. Got to be positive. Got to be positive, especially in times like now. Especially with all that's going on in this world, it's easy. It's so easy to just chalk up 2020 as a loss. Well, give it another go next year. Nah, you can make a difference right now, starting with your mind and how you view things. So that's your self-talk. Flip it to the positive. Flip it to the positive. Another thing, or another avenue, is focus on what needs to be done. What needs to be done. So, what do I mean by that? Well, you got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on your mind frame. You got to focus on your self-care. Your self-care. Take care of yourself. Prioritize your goals. Have your needs, whether it be just for you or your family or your friends, have that front and center of your mind of what your goals are, and try not to pay attention to the shiny objects or distractions that come at you and are bombarding you every single day. It happens. It happens in the news. It happens in the media. It happens off your phone. You know, it happens. Distractions everywhere. The distractions, once you start giving that your attention, takes your attention off of what is really important and what really needs to be done. And that's taking care of yourself so that you can better your situation, get what needs to be done for you, your family, your whoever that may include, whether it's your wife, or let's just go with spouse, kids, neighbors, community. What needs to be done with you immediately then can transfer into the other areas of your life. So by focusing on that, leaving the distractions out there, keeping your goals front and center of your mind each day, this needs to be done, that will also help your mindset. All right, so bada bing, check one, mindset. Got any questions on that I could answer? Again, in the comments, send me a DM. I can clarify that for you and give you some help or some guidance as to what I mean by that if I didn't paint it clearly. But if you need assistance, please reach out. I'm here to help. Now, routine. Extremely important in becoming organized and being a producer. Routine. Simple actionable steps. Simple actionable steps through habit causes a routine. Okay? So let's set up a positive routine. Now, a positive routine for me, take Sunday, all right? Take Sunday. Generally considered the very first day of the week, okay? And then you have your work week, Monday through Friday, right? Maybe sometimes Saturday. But most consider Sunday the first day of the week, okay? Take that time on a Sunday evening to, I don't know if you're a writer-downer. I'm a writer-downer. I like to put pen to paper for me. You might do it a different way. You might dictate on your phone or take notes on your phone or type it out, or however you plan stuff out and put it into your Google Calendar, or however you do it. I'm a writer-downer. So however you do it doesn't matter, but the action and the process itself is what matters. And what that is taking a set amount of time on a Sunday evening and forward thinking your week. What do you have going on? Are there doctor's appointments? Do you have any special meetings or clients that you need to meet with? What needs to be done? What has to be done? What is my to-do list? And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to map out your week on a Sunday. Thus, you're preparing your mind for upcoming week. Then you know the super important appointments that need to be attended to. Schedule in your own self-care. All right, whether it's, and I would highly recommend some sort of exercise in that self-care, whether it's hitting the gym or cardiovascular, or whether you're just doing push-ups at home or yoga at home or some sort of calisthenics or cardio. Maybe it's just taking brisk walks and getting more steps in. Highly recommend some sort of self-care in the exercise aspect of your life. That goes, well, one, you're going to live longer, and two, it just makes you feel better when it's all said and done. So, oh man. So everybody knows exercise is beneficial, but it does take a little bit of discipline, and you might need to schedule time to do it. So just do it. Write it in there. All right. So that's on a Sunday. You're mapping out your week. So I'm not saying that it's going to be 100% bulletproof every single week. Of course, situations arise. But what you've done is you've constructed your week as to or can foresee how it's going to go. Thus, then you can start to wrap your mind around it and taking control of your week versus being reactive to your week. Here's what that looks like for me. All right. So a morning routine for me is extremely important. I set my alarm for an hour before I need to get up. An hour before. That gives me adequate time to chug a whole bunch of water in the morning. As soon as I get up, chug a whole bunch of water, do some sort of exercise for 20 to 45 minutes, get the blood going. That also gives me time to get my mind right and wrap myself around and get my mind frame and my mindset correct, whether that be through some sort of positive affirmation, whether I'm reading self-development books, whether I'm listening to audio or a positive YouTube, however that looks for you. But to calm your mind, set yourself up for your mind to control your day. I also, and this is kind of key, this is a writer downer, don't touch my phone for at least the first half hour of my day. At least. Get that mind frame set. Get that mind frame set to the positive. Flip the switch to the positive in your mind frame and mindset before you touch your phone. As soon as you touch your phone, and if you're anything like me, here's how it goes. You touch your phone, 25 unread emails. I have this XYZ, 45 DMs to go through. Message notification over here, message notification over here, appointment here. Then all of a sudden, all that is actually just noise. It's just noise. But human behavior and what we're conditioned to do is, oh my gosh, let me get rid of all these red dots on my phone and then I don't have to be distracted. Well, it's all a distraction. It really is all a distraction. So by grounding yourself in the morning, not touching your phone the first thing, and grounding yourself to seize your day and control your day versus picking up the phone, then all of a sudden you're reactive to the day, reactive to the bombardment of messages coming in and appointments. Then you've literally lost focus. Now the day controls you. You don't want to do that, or I highly recommend you do not do that. We've all been in that situation where all of a sudden, man, I lost control of my day and now outside forces are dictating what I do. We don't want that. That starts with the mind frame, mindset, routine. Make your bed. You're going to drink the water. You've done a little bit of exercise, whether it's 25 push-ups, 20 or 10, or however many you can do. Maybe some simple stretching, something to get the blood flowing. Then highly recommend eat some sort of high-fat protein breakfast. Why high-fat protein breakfast? Because with the sugar spike, the carbohydrates, you want to keep your blood sugar kind of level. All right, you're not really, eating the sugary donuts feels awesome and they taste so good. I have my camera flipped, so all sorts of directions. Yes, it tastes good, but it also spikes your blood sugar, thus giving you that super good feeling, and then all of a sudden you crash. So if you can kind of understand and keep your blood sugars even throughout the day, you're going to have focus, energy, not be lethargic, not going to want a nappy nap time. You're going to be focused throughout the day. Plus, fat is good for your brain. Your brain uses fat as its preferred fuel source. Your brain loves fat. So, bacon and eggs, healthy dose of butter, bada bing. Let's see, routine, meditate, talked about getting the mind right, controlling your day, not letting the day control you. That would be an awesome morning routine. And then, of course, because you have set out your day, whether whether it's a Monday and you're punching in, or you're working from home, or whatever your day looks like, you've already scheduled and gone through it like a practice run on Sunday night. So when the day approaches, now you're just taking action and putting into motion the things that you already know need to be done because you've practiced it in your mind. And controlling your day and not letting the day control you. So that's the routine part. All right. This is a doozy. This is a doozy. And that is discipline. Discipline, the D word. The D word. And I'm not talking about reading the dictionary. I'm talking about discipline. The word discipline generally has a negative connotation on it. I'm gonna say discipline actually is self-love, because discipline is gonna make you do the hard things when you don't want to do them and you feel lazy and like, I can just do that tomorrow. Well, I can just do that tomorrow turns into, I don't have to do that, and no, I probably will never do that. But if you have the yeah, I don't want to work out. No, I don't want to get up an hour earlier. No, I don't want to do my meditation. No, I don't want to eat my peas. Whatever it is, there are a lot of things I do not want to do. But with the discipline and the stick-to-itiveness to do it, when it's all said and done, it is actually a benefit for me to do those things. Thus, discipline equals self-love. Yeah, there's a gang buster. Matter of fact, I need discipline in my life because I feel like I'm a naturally lazy person. Like, without left to my own accord, just my own accord, I'm lazy. I'm super lazy. I need that discipline in my life to do what I want to do so that I can accomplish my hopes, dreams, goals, and desires, not only for myself, but for my daughter, my family, and my neighbors. I need that discipline. So if anything I've said up until this point, yeah, think of positive things and rainbows and flowers and unicorns. Yeah. Oh, get up early. Do this mindset stuff. Yeah. Oh, schedule your day. Oh. All that really doesn't matter if you don't have the personal perseverance and self-discipline to do those things. So I guess I'm asking you, can I get some discipline from you today, Friday, and Saturday? For the next 3 days, can I have you tap in to your discipline? Work with me here. I'm going to work with you. Without the discipline aspect, none of this actually means anything. It honestly doesn't. It doesn't. So if I lost you right there, man, you keep doing you. But if I can get your commitment to discipline, man, I'm going to change your life. You're going to change your life. I'm just coming up with the blueprint on how to do it. You're going to change your life. I'm just giving you hints, tips, and tricks. You're going to change your life. So, with that, that's the discipline aspect. All right, going to wrap it up here for day one. to recap, we talked about mindset, we talked about routine, we talked about the discipline aspect. Recap. I'm going to send you off with some homework. All right? Homework. I think I have a form that I can print out and put in the units tab. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll create one. I'll create one and put the day one checklist in the units tab. Here's your homework for the day. All right. So this is a writer downer, or however we went over this, however you take notes, whether it's dictating into your phone, voice message, or however you remember stuff. All right. Take 15, 20 minutes and write down your current mindset. Write it down. Write down some goals. Write down positive aspects and positive gratitude things that you have for yourself. Write down your good qualities. Let's go with that. Let's start to change the mind. You're going to write that down. Come up with a gratitude list. If you need help with a gratitude list, I got that as well. Then let's write down a routine. Set your alarm clock a half hour to an hour before you usually wake up, because you're going to add some extra stuff into your day that is going to help prepare you to seize your day and control your day and not have it control you. So you're going to write that down, your new morning routine. Then dig deep and find that discipline that you might have just put on the shelf. All right, well, go back to that shelf, pull it off the shelf, dust off the discipline, and we're gonna rock and roll with that. So that's your homework. Here's something cool that I wanted to share with you. Do you know what a mastermind is? If you know what a mastermind is, you know what I'm talking about. If you'd like to get with like-minded people, not necessarily in your industry or have your same interests, like you may like riding bike and this other person likes building models. Situations and your interests might be different, but if you're listening to this, your common interest is you want to be producers. So if I were to say I have a group mastermind on WhatsApp where it's me adding value, and value comes from other directions and other people to help alleviate or come up with suggestions, helpful suggestions. It's a loving group, you know. We're not going to bash you for your ideas or tear you down. That is not the purpose, nor would that be accepted. If you're interested in something like that, get at me for that, because I have you would be one of the founding members of this mastermind. So comments, DM me, let me know that you're interested, and we'll get you added up. That wraps it up. I hope this brought you value. I hope it brought some sort of clarity and gets you thinking towards the right direction. Finish up your homework. I'll be back tomorrow, and we're going on day number 2 tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Make it an epic day. Bye.